Hey YouTube, Motor Racing Network, Steve Post here, and we're joined, as we are frequently, by our buddy David Ragan. David, good to see you. We're ready to go racing, not too far off from Speed Weeks.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Daytona 500 is a special time of the year for all of us, not only the first race of the year, but you know, a race that we look forward to having a chance to win and being the kind of the tone setter for the rest of the season. So definitely had a good off season, but glad Daytona's around the corner.
Well, let's talk a little bit about last season, because how we caught you here was autographing the Win cars. We had a bunch of them autographed. They're sold out. So if you have been waiting in line for autographed David Ragan Farmrich Win cars from Talladega, we've got them signed, and that's a good problem to have, is things selling pretty good. That's good to see, good to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. The Win cars were something special. You know, Farmrich, it was their first race in NASCAR,
Yeah.
and we were able to go out and win a race, and since then they've come back for a couple of races last year. They've signed on to do a couple of races this year, so a good relationship starting there. But yeah, that was that was a fun day in Talladega, and it's cool. I haven't signed a lot of these. We only signed a few of them for our fan club members to start, and then a few more over here at Plan B. So definitely the autographed Win cars are neat. I've got one sitting on my desk, and definitely a cool thing to have.
You mentioned Farmrich coming back some more this year. How are things shaping up? I know we talked to you in December. Things were coming together good. How are you guys prepared from sponsorship and cars and team and everything like that going into this year?
We've had a good January at Front Row Motorsports. Loves Travel Stops. We'll be back with David Gillen for 14 races in 2014. So that's a very solid portion of the year with Farmrich and CSX. That's about 12 or 14 races on our 34 car. So we do have a few other things in the mix. We do have some races that are unsold, but Taco Bell, Long John Silver's will be on our cars for a lot of races. And we've hired some new engineers at Front Row Motorsports, so we feel like we've improved on our pit crews. We've improved in the engineering department a little bit. We've tried to improve some of our race cars over the off season, so we feel like we're in better shape. But all 42 other cars are in better shape too. Everyone's had a chance to work on their stuff this off season.
You know, David, I know the answer to this because we chatted at Media Tour, and I chatted with your team owner, Bob Jenkins, at Media Tour as well. The new changes in NASCAR, what does that mean for a little team like yours that last year would have been in the chase? What does that mean to you guys with the new rule changes?
Well, I'm excited. I think the new rule changes are an exciting time for our sport, and I love the traditions that our sport has more than anyone. But there comes a time where you have to evolve with the world around us, and I think that, you know, the TV partners, the fan base spoke that they wanted something a little more dramatic, you know, where they could see more importance of racing for wins, and I think that NASCAR gave the fans what they wanted to see. I know the TV networks are happy. The drivers and crew chiefs and owners, they're happy. Certainly for our situation, we would have been in the chase last year, so I guarantee there's going to be one or two outsiders that could make the chase this year, and I consider our team a good possibility to make that happen. But I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
I think Bob Jenkins and Dustin Long with MRN.com said this could be a game changer for a little team. You take last year's scenario where in April you learned that you're likely to be in the chase. Man, that gives your marketing team, Bob and those guys, a lot of time to line up a lot of things getting ready for the chase. So it could be a game changer for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the smaller teams like Front Row, we're working hard to try to get to that next level. Hendrick Motorsports and Richard Childress Racing, you know, Roush, they've been around for 25. I think Hendrick Motorsports is celebrating their 30th year in the Sprint Cup Series. Well, I think this is our 6th year at Front Row Motorsports. So something like this could be a big catalyst to making that next step forward to being a competitor week in and week out with those you know, top 10 or top 15 teams. So we're excited about it. I know our sponsors enjoy it. The race fans are going to love it, and I can't wait. I guarantee one of the first things out of the Daytona 500 champion in victory lane is going to be talking about the chase. Yeah. So you know that's big news when that happens. So it's going to be fun. Well,
maybe it'll be you. Hopefully it will. David, we appreciate your time signing the cars. Thanks for joining us here on our Diecast review show as well.
Thank you.
Here we go. That's David Ragan, ready to go to Daytona for the 2014 season, and an exciting year it's going to be. We love that you guys are getting involved with us here on YouTube. We have the comments below. Feel free to mention your comments here. Follow us on Twitter at Plan B Sales, and we'll keep you informed on what we have. And please get some back and forth conversation going, because we love talking racing and love talking with you race fans out there, and we appreciate the business you do give us.